TikTok costing people their jobs? Let's get into it.
Not y'all done fired me over TikTok. I didn't wear my badge at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the shit at all because I also worked through another company to work for where I was. So I know it wasn't y'all. So that mean one of you bald headed bitches at the agency that I worked for saw my motherfucking video and went and told somebody. And it could have been the supervisor. And all you had to do was say something to me. But you didn't do that, did you? You told all the other managers, all the shit I done did for y'all. All the days I ain't never take no lunch break for y'all.
These jobs don't care about none of that. You gotta understand, you at work, they paying you to work, not make TikToks.
When my supervisor died, y'all treated me like management. All them girls that done cussed me out. You can't get no help as is. So y'all finna really be looking stupid and crazy. And I'm not even mad. I'm finna go gather my shit and thank God y'all ain't worrying me no more, bitches.
She low key tight.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my ass. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at, you being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions.
Again, like I said, a lot of these jobs have social media policies now. When you during the onboarding process, they have you sign documentation, whether you're looking over it or not, that you're a representative of the company, and what you do on the clock, especially you making TikToks, posting things to Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, could definitely result in your termination.
Captions or anything can cause you to get fucking fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay. But y'all be careful with them fucking TikToks because
Definitely. I mean, hopefully she learned from that and move smarter in the future.
If you work in healthcare, do not talk to your friends, your family, no matter how much you trust them, about your job and specifically about issues that you are having with patients. I just found out about a girl on a social media thread who lost her job because of one stupid mistake. Let's call the nurse Becca and let's call the patient Amber. Nurse Becca knew exactly who patient Amber was when she came in for surgery. The connection is that the nurse had either dated in the past or was currently dating someone that the patient was connected to. I think it was her baby's dad. After surgery, one of the patient's friends calls her and is like, girl, your entire my chart, all of your businesses, we can see it's on the nurse's close friends. Since
Come on, as a nurse, you gotta understand. We all know you gotta know about HIPAA. Make it make sense. You gonna post a patient's my chart to your story? She luckily all she did was get fired and she didn't lose her license.
sends the patient a screenshot. Apparently, she lost her license. I'm not saying that you have to be in
Well, I spoke too soon. Yeah, she definitely deserved to lose her license for that.
any uncomfortable situations that you don't like. I can think of right now of at least 5 people that if they came into my office or tried to be a patient, I would be like, absolutely not. If you can't maintain a professional boundary with somebody, you shouldn't be in their chart. You shouldn't be their nurse, period. And your close friends are not a safe space when you work in healthcare. Whenever you hit post, just assume that whoever works in HR, whoever owns whatever business you work at, whoever is the CEO of the hospital, just assume that they're watching because they probably are. Shout out to that nurse girl. That's where I saw this story and I'm gonna tag her below.
Facts. Like I said, that nurse, come on, she should have known better than that.
They gonna fire you if they paying you to be on the clock and you sitting over there making TikToks.
And then you blame HR saying HR fired me. What? No. Read your policy book. Make sure you understand what you can and can't do on social media. Please, they will fire you. And another thing, your account is being watched. I don't care if you have blocked everyone you think are watching your account. There's always someone. And there's always someone willing to go back to HR or your manager to say, hey, I just saw this on social media. It happens, believe me, more than you think.
Exactly. People got to stop using social media as a personal diary. I mean, come on, putting personal business on social media is a no-no.
So in the past 3 months, I've done seen so many people lose their job just by posting shit on social media. I gotta sit up for this one because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm traumatized. I am traumatized. I done blocked every single body that I had on social media that I work with. From Instagram, from Facebook to TikTok. I don't even.
I mean, honestly, you really shouldn't even have people that you work with on your social media. But I mean, regardless, you really shouldn't even be posting nothing too serious on social media in the first place. You should be keeping it very light. Again, social media is not the place for your personal business.
even get my number out no more. Cause soon as you give your number out, next thing you know, it's a find your contact somewhere on TikTok, somewhere on Facebook. I don't got time. I don't got motherfucking time. Cause I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I don't need my job. Cause baby, I do. I do. Social media impacting your job and career. I've been seeing a lot of videos on people who have been getting fired from their place of employment over their social media. And not in cases whereas they recorded a video at work, they are not in uniform. Their videos have absolutely nothing to do with their job. They're not doing anything illegal. They're not even doing anything that most people would find offensive. No type of hate crimes, nothing like that. One lady was saying she got fired because she did a video. She was out partying again on her personal time. She had a few drinks. Yes, she was of legal drinking age, and she got pulled into HR about it and let go. That was one of many examples.
I mean, again, like I said, if you're on social media, I don't know if she was drunk or acting in a belligerent manner, but like I said, you represent the company. And a lot of times, like I said, these jobs have social media policies, so you have to be very careful of what you posting on these sites.
There have been other examples where people have been getting let go from their jobs because of social media, and again, not recording at work, totally on their personal time, nowhere near their job, not mentioning their job, nowhere on their page. So my thing is, I mean, how is this even legal? Is it legal? So if you decide to make a social media post about nail polish and somebody doesn't like it, now you're unemployed, and it has nothing to do with your job. I get, different places have policies where they don't want you to record at work or anything like that. We're not talking about that. Not at all having anything to do with their job, and they're still getting fired. What do you think? I think that's a little much.
Again, you got to be mindful of what you post on social media.
A nurse out of Arkansas named Amanda Nelson. She just got fired from her job. Tell me why this girl see a patient, a girl that she knew in the past that she doesn't like. She posted a girl my chart on her Snapchat close friends. This is the girl right here. Her name is Kaylee B.
I think this is the story that the other nurse was mentioning earlier that I reacted to.
Had this to say about it. You can pause it to read it. And in the healthcare field, that is a big no-no. I don't care if you're a CNA, registered nurse, learner nurse, a nurse practitioner. They drilled that in our heads in school. Not only did she get fired, but her license got revoked. If you ever been a nurse in school, you know that shit is no joke. But if I'm Kayla B in this situation, I'm suing the hell out of that hospital. But my healthcare workers know HIPAA doesn't play. Amanda Nelson will never be a nurse again. But what y'all think about this story?
All the hard work to get her license, and she threw it away because she wanted to post somebody's my chart.
Kind of how I got fired from my corporate America job because of social media. Buckle up your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this primer smells so good. I graduated college in 2019 and I really wanted to work for a beauty brand because I love beauty so much. And I was able to land a job at L'Oreal, which I was so excited about. They especially wanted me because of how much I loved beauty. I even had an Instagram. I'd only had like 2,000 followers at the time. Fast forward to 2020, I was starting to grow a lot on social media and a lot of my posts started to go viral. I also did so well at my job that I even got a new role. Everyone I worked with knew I had social media because that's honestly why I got hired, because of my passion for beauty. So my manager knew, HR knew, everyone knew. One day I just get this random email from HR and they want to have a meeting, and honestly my heart sank. I'm like, What did I do? And I get on this call and they're like, oh, your social media, yeah, it's a conflict of interest. So at this point, I'm like, what do you mean you guys knew about my social media? You know, you never said it was a conflict of interest. Apparently, someone anonymously complained about my social media saying that it was a conflict. So that's where the conversation even started. Now,
Sound like she low-key had a hater.
at this point, none of this mattered because I actually got a new job and it was with Shiseido. I was already moving on to a new role, so that whole chapter just closed. Everything is fine and well. I worked for Shiseido for about 8 months before another conflict happens. So when I worked at Shiseido, everybody knew about my social media again, same kind of situation. But this time, I guess, one of my videos on TikTok went violently viral. Someone at the company, I guess, saw my video and then told on me and was wondering how I was able to do my current day-to-day job and social media at the same time. At this point, it's November 2021. I was given two choices at this point. So either work for social media or work for my corporate America job. I tried so many things to try to stay there and do social media at the same time. I even asked if I could just do social media posts about their brand and like the brands that they own. And they said no, because I'm not properly trained by any of their makeup artists. It's funny because at this time, a lot of the brands that they own were trying to send me PR and wanted to work with me, but yet they were trying to tell me that I basically wasn't good enough to do posts for them. I did want to mention that I didn't even work in marketing. I literally worked in product development, so it had nothing to do with social media. So I told them, no, I'm going to keep doing social media. So they told me I need to either resign or they'll fire me. So I said, all right, go ahead and fire me. They fired me 3 weeks before Christmas. At the time, I cried for like 3 weeks because I really did not know what I was going to do. I did not make enough money on social media to sustain this as a full-time job. By the next month, everything changed and this became my full-time job. I still love Shiseido so much. I love all of their brands. So there's no hate, there's no shade towards the brand at all. Just wanted to share my experience because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this kind of issue and I think it needs to be addressed. None of this would be possible without you guys. So thank you guys so much for supporting me from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful.
Shout out to her though, man. It sounded like these jobs was kind of low-key hating. Somebody report, well, she had a post that went viral, but it sounded like she could have did both. They were just jealous that her social media was growing. Hopefully, like I said, she's able to grow and continue to make a livable income from social media. Let me know in the comments below. Has social media ever gotten you in trouble at your job? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.